Dear students, welcome and thank you for tuning in. We are continuing our discussion in prototyping as part of the product design development course. In this video, we are going to discuss the uses of prototypes and why do we need to build them. We have 4 usages of prototypes. So it's either learning, communication, integration, or being considered as part of the milestones that we are looking at when we develop our product. We need to answer questions. And if you are using your prototype to answer questions, that means that you are using it for learning purposes. Some of the questions could be, will it work? Another question will be, how well does it meet the customer needs? So if you are trying to answer these questions, that will be a learning experience. If we use the Hackbot project that we mentioned before, which is this robot, if we wanted to look at and use it as an example and see what kind of usages we can use these prototypes for. So if you look at this project, you use this project as an example, you can see that the team used wheels mounted to a weighted platform and dropped it at various heights to test the shock absorption properties. So we learned about shock absorption because of this prototype, because we built it. Also, they used mathematical models of the spokes and analyzed it to estimate stiffness and strength of these wheels, because they have this structure which is unique, and you need to see how the stresses and strains are distributed within this structure. And building mathematical equations or testing it is a good way for us to acquire this information. So that's very important for why we are using prototypes. The second use is communication, actually, and you need in communication. It will, if you build a prototype, it will reach your communication with the top management, with the vendors, with the partners, with the members of the extended teams, and also your customers and investors. So if you have a 3-dimensional physical model that you can show to all these stakeholders, you will improve your communication, and that's very important, actually. The third use of prototypes is integration. So when you do integration, when you have if you had a product that has multiple components, when you put them all together, you can see and ensure that the components and subsystems work together as expected. And also, when you do your prototype, you also force communication between different members of the teams, because usually one team will develop one particular component, another team will develop another component. So integration will bring them all together. One of the examples that have been mentioned in the textbook is Microsoft. So the software developers at Microsoft, they were asked every day before they leave, they need to use their code and integrate the codes that they have developed throughout the day and make sure that they are working on a daily basis. So that's a very rigorous setup of how to do integration. The last use of prototypes are milestones. So you can use it as a milestone. So it's a goal of your development team. Is it on schedule? Is everything working as it should be, actually? But this is important at the later stages. So prototypes are used to demonstrate that the product has achieved the desired functionality and must pass. So for example, some of the governmental agencies, they ask for any team or company that develop products for them to pass a qualification test for their product, and then they have to do something called first article test. So they need to see that the product that they're going to buy is actually functioning. So building your prototypes help actually do these demonstrations. So you can build a prototype and you put it on a qualification test. If it works well, your agency will say move ahead, and other much more sophisticated tests. So that's why prototypes are important. So it's not just we want to build the prototype. There are usages, and we need to answer and identify what is the thing that we need to answer and for whom in developing our prototype. I hope that's clear. So from previous years, the students built a lot of different prototypes. So this is a physical prototype of a game. And this is the type of prototype it's a physical, right? And if I ask you how would you map this on the physical, analytical versus focused, comprehensive chart, where would you put this? Think about it, and how would you go to improve it to the alpha prototype on this side? And if you give it a thought, we can put it here. It should be in the middle between focus and comprehensive, but it is leaning toward physical because it's not analytical, it's not simulation. Those are some pictures of previous products that have been developed in the previous years. And make sure that when you develop your prototype, to answer the following: why it was built, is it physical or analytical, focused or comprehensive? And we will get into a discussion and justification, rationale of which one of those, in which place in this graph our prototype will be. Again, I will highlight that comprehensive analytical is going to be a tricky selection or position to put your prototype in. Thank you for watching. Until the next video. Bye.